What the hell is Brian doing?
Are you crazy?
Brian!
What is he doing?
I'm going in. Don't go in there.
Brian!
Brian!
No.
On their second trip to Snake Island, Cork, Brian, and Jeremy continue scouring the northern periphery of the island, not only for the legendary fortune worth hundreds of millions of dollars, but also for any man-made indicators that might point them to the treasure's resting place.
Oh, look.
Wart,
Yeah?
get over here.
I'm coming.
Get over here, man.
What do you got? Just look at it. Don't say a word.
Wow.
This is what we're looking for, huh? It's some type of, it's markings like for a map or something. It's totally man-made. This is amazing. I've seen a few markers, but they're very rare.
Wow.
Is that awesome? I do a lot of galleon diving. You don't see a lot of land markers. You know, I've read about them, so actually seeing one in real life is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Finding the stone marker is hard evidence that someone was on Snake Island centuries ago.
Wow, man, this is unbelievable.
We've got a marker.
Historically, markers like this, with intricate engravings, would only be used to point to something of significant value.
What does this cross mean?
I think that's a Tobias symbol. They're used during the Iberian Union. Spanish used them, the Portuguese used them, and the Jesuits used them.
I think it was Jesuit priests, along with the locals, who moved the treasure from the mainland to its present hiding place.
In the mid-1500s, Portuguese Jesuit missionaries arrive in Brazil and establish the city of Santos, where legend says a vast fortune of Incan gold is stored. In 1591, Santos is attacked by pirates, but the Jesuits, along with the locals, managed to move the treasure out of the city just before the assault. The pirates leave empty-handed. Nearly 3 centuries later, an old map surfaces in India, allegedly made by Jesuit priests. It's believed to show an unknown island somewhere in Brazil as the hiding place of the treasure of the Trinity. When the map is published in a Brazilian paper in 1939, it triggers a century-long treasure hunt. But none of the treasure hunters have as innovative a plan as Cork, and formed a theory that the Jesuits hid the treasure somewhere on Snake Island. The discovery of the Jesuit stone marker is the first piece of concrete evidence that Cork's theory is on very solid ground.
After all this time, I mean, man, finally finding this marker, this is big. This is an amazing find.
Right on, man.
The stone marker has 2 forms of symbols. It has a cross, which is a Tobias symbol. What that means is start here. Those other symbols, those circles, are called varas. What they indicate is distance. They're telling us the treasure is a certain distance away from this very marker. The problem is we found this marker at the bottom of a rock slide, so start here could be anywhere.
To find the other half of the broken stone marker, the team has to comb a search area that extends 1,000 feet up the cliff directly above the rock slide and 400 feet into the waters directly below it.
We have to search this rock slide every which way we can. And there's all kinds of cracks in here. The marker, you know, I doubt it came from very far away. And the problem is, this time of day, there could be snakes anywhere in here.
Brian, what does it look like up there?
Pretty steep, but a lot of holes in there, really deep cracks. Trees are growing out of the cracks themselves.
Okay, just be careful.
I gotta wiggle through a bunch of these spots. They're super tight.
I can't even see in there, man. Jeremy, where are you?
It's gotta be somewhere close in here. The first time I found the stone that's been carved on, I just about missed it and walked out. They're real hard to spot, you know? At the same time, I'm looking for snakes. Snake.
Brian, Jeremy needs you down here.
Coming!
I got nowhere to go, man. He's starting to move. Hurry up!
On my way, mate. Oh, bloody hell, how'd you get through here?
Dude, come in. Right here, right here.
I'll come down to your right.
Can you...
Actually, I can't get through here.
Right here, right here.
Here you go. Here's the snake hook. See that rock right behind it? See how it drops off? Gently, slowly push it towards that. So just push it. See that triangle part? If you react violently, it'll react. But if you go slow, it'll stay calm. So just before you do anything, just take 3 deep breaths, settle yourself. 'Cause I know you're within striking range.
I got nowhere to go, man.
Just gently tap. Yep, there you go. See? Dropping right back down. It's out of the way. Let me just move out of your way, and then you can pass me the snake hook, and then work your way out.
He's moving, he's moving, he's moving.
Come sit down here and just kind of gather yourself a little bit.
That's like my worst nightmare, man. I got nowhere, like I can't go back, I can't go backwards in there. You couldn't even fit in there at all.
No. So the problem was you were in striking range, so if you made any kind of sudden movement, that'd be enough just to trigger a defensive reflex. If you had tried to move just straight backwards, you could have easily triggered it off as well. So what you did was exactly the right thing. If you had lost your head, you could have lost your life.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll be dreaming about it. That was one of the scariest moments of my life. I thought it was over. First thing I thought of was my wife and 2 kids. Even hundreds of millions of dollars isn't worth my not seeing them ever again. I pray that doesn't happen again, but you know, how could it not? These snakes are everywhere.
We saw the rock slide, and then I saw where it entered the ocean. There's a cave system right under that big rock there, and it goes in about 10, 15 meters. It's an area that's not easily accessible by scuba. Personally, I'd want to look underneath it.
I try to be an optimist on this situation, but
The waves are too dangerous.
I don't think it's worth it, man.
We are so close to finding this bloody marker, and I'm not leaving until I do everything I can to search that underwater cave.
What the hell is Brian doing?
Are you crazy?
Brian!
What is he doing?
I'm going in.
Don't go in there.
Brian!
Brian!
No.
He's gonna get himself killed in there.
You see him? No. No, I don't see him at all. There he is.
Oh my God. You okay? You okay? Brian, you okay?
Picked up, hit by 4 urchins I'd ever been hit by at one time. I got carried straight back. And then the pain started. And that's when I knew I'd been stung by urchins.
A sea urchin's venom contains neurotoxins that can cause muscle spasms, temporary paralysis, and respiratory failure. And the urchin's razor-sharp spines can carry dangerous bacteria, which can result in severe blood poisoning.
The one thing that will bring an expedition down every time is if somebody gets hurt. Especially Brian, then everybody's in danger.
Cappy, this is Cork, over.
Yeah, Cork, this is Cappy. What's up, man?
We need a transport boat immediately. Brian got stung by urchins.
Roger.
Brian's little stunt was reckless and unnecessary. Oh my God. He's our main line of defense against these snakes. He goes down, we're done.
As the toxins have been releasing in my body, just waves of nausea, pain, and really weak. I need to take some painkillers and a ton of antibiotics. Kill me. I hate urchins.
After these last few days, and 2 of our guys having such close calls, it's clear the island's telling us to leave.
On the coast of Snake Island, Cork again divides his team to look for the missing piece of the stone marker so he can complete the directions carved on it.
I'm just looking for snakes. I'm not looking for any kind of carved rock.
I feel bloody awful.
Just need to go slow and rest.
Okay, Jeremy?
Yeah, no, I got my eyes open.
Okay.
The land team will search 1,000 feet directly above the rock slide where they had found the marker, and the dive team will scour the waters 400 feet below.
We've been searching for a long time. So it's kind of a painful process. Hey guys. Whoa, what did you found?
Not quite sure.
Okay. There appears to be some ship rigging.
Take it, be real careful, don't drop it. We'll want to put that in a bucket with fresh water.
The dive team has found what appears to be part of a pulley system, the type sailors have used for hundreds of years to lift heavy cargo.
The color is really black, which indicates it's been in the water for many years, maybe many years.
Invented in 250 BC by Archimedes, a block is a simple device, and combined with other blocks and rope, creates a block and tackle system. This system gives a mechanical advantage, allowing one or only a few men to do the work of many. Depending on how many blocks were used, lifting a 1,000-pound load onto Snake Island from a ship might have only taken 250 pounds of force, or 1 or 2 men. The discovery of the old pulley suggests that someone was hauling something heavy from a boat onto the island. So having searched for the missing piece of the marker for many hours without success, and knowing it could take countless more, Cork decides to call it a day and realign the focus of their search. Tomorrow, the team will comb the hillside directly above the location where the pulley was discovered, hoping to find any other signs of an old block and tackle system. Cork realigns the search in hopes of finding more parts which would support the idea that heavy cargo was lifted onto Snake Island. The team will now grid out the side of the cliff along the path above where the pulley was found.
Wow, this is really steep, you guys.
I know. We'll go extra slow.
We're way out here in a very dangerous environment. And if one of us is being careless, it could have grave consequences. We can all suffer for somebody else's mistake. You know, it ends up being a little bit frustrating at times. Whoa. Oh, Ryan, snake.
Hey, we got a snake here. Where? Right there.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Megan, as long as you stay a meter and a half away from him, you'll be fine. Yeah, so you're fine.
I mean, that's just, I think that's one of probably a couple thousand we're going to be seeing.
Yeah.
And they're hard to see.
About another 10 we haven't seen right now.
Or more.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Let's keep moving.
Watch out for snakes.
The Cork, straight up this way.
Straight up.
Oh, man.
Hot enough for you?
So hot out here.
I feel a little bit like a fried egg. How you feeling, Brian?
A little bit faint.
I'm so weak from this sea urchin venomation. It's like I've been beat down by a snake.
Several days later, he's still feeling the effects of the envenomation.
Brian.
Yeah.
Don't rush too much. Somebody will get hurt.
It's a small island, but really, you know, when you look at it and what we're trying to do, it's a big island. And so what we try to do in terms of speeding up the process is we brought out the hot foot.
Now that the search has moved beyond the rocky coastline into the green interiors, the team breaks out a new piece of technology that can detect large items buried underground and can considerably reduce their search time.
You got something up there? Check it out.
Come here.
What do you got?
Get up here, man. Get up here. Get up here.
What is it?
Check it out. Check it out.
Oh, wow. You can see here, it's an eye hook, and it's been anchored into a rock.
That is so cool.
Look at that.
They use that to actually pull on.
This is phenomenal news.
That's incredible.
That's the connector on land we've been looking for.
This is the tie between the land and the water.
All right.
Finding this man-made eye hook on the heels of discovering the pulley proves that someone was trying to pull heavy cargo, possibly treasure, up the face of the cliff. Once the heavy load was lifted from the ship to the shores of the island, another rope was attached, extending from the top of the cliff to the bottom, threaded through one or more eye hooks. The eye hooks act as anchor points for the pulleys, allowing less manpower to pull the load from the shore to the top of the cliff. The block and tackle system remained unchanged for many centuries, making the eye hook very tough to date. So the team continues looking for any signs or artifacts that can be connected to the Jesuits or dated to the 16th century when the treasure of the Trinity disappeared.
Hot again.
Hot again is right.
Brian is our snake guy, who is supposed to be keeping us safe from snakes. And he is at about half of his ability because of the sea urchin ordeal he had going on. I know you're not feeling good today. You're bringing your A game anyway, right? Don't leave us hanging, man.
Don't let your guard down.
An injury in a remote location and a dangerous location like this can have a huge impact on the whole crew.
Did you clear that area over here, Brian? That's where we're looking
it's
for.
cleared up to, well, I asked you and you said go up here. If you want me to clear over there, I would have gone over there if you had told me to go over there. Where do you want me to go?
Straight up to the banana plant.
All right.
From there.
Guys, let's keep the tensions low. Whoa!
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Just don't have any kind of balance today.
Brian, you know, he got nailed by the sea urchins, and he was not in his prime. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm improving. I now only feel bloody awful.
Are you holding up, Jeremy?
Good. I just need a whip. You guys need to clear his path fast.
Do you want me to rush and miss an animal? You're likely to get bit by it than me.
I'm not. I'm in the back.
Something right here. Hey, check right there where your foot is. Check in that area.
Whoa.
What?
There's a snake right there. It's right by that leaf, right there.
Brian! Got another snake.